Bronny James is dubbed the future. But what is he really worth? We'll let you know. If you look at the NBA right now, you'll very clearly see that its present and future are in really good hands. Players like Steph Curry, Giannis, Jimmy Butler, Jason Tatum, Devin Booker, and more are holding down the fort right now. All the while, up-and-coming stars like Luka Doncic, Ja Morant, LaMelo Ball, and more are itching to be the next thing in the NBA. And then in the future, we have people like Bronny James. But how much do you really know about his life and net worth? College choices. If you somehow didn't know, Bronny James is indeed an athlete. And in fact, he was a two-sport athlete throughout much of his early days in school. His sports? Basketball and soccer. To help his son get the skills he needed, LeBron made sure to put him in good programs that would allow him to excel. This especially happened when he did the move to LA to join the Lakers. He put Bronny in a solid school where he got to improve himself even more. And because of that, he already has offers for college. Despite the fact that he's not going to college for a little while yet, as he's not even 18, given though that he's clearly shown talent in his high school days and his lineage, it's not surprising that so many want him, even if it's not for anything more than attention being paid to their schools. The Wade's connection. LeBron James and his former teammate Dwayne Wade formed a brother-like bond over the years, and that connection was passed down to their children. Bronny is really good friends with D-Wade's son, Zaire. The two are also teammates at Sierra Canyon High School in Los Angeles. When LeBron moved to LA, as alluded to earlier, he was thrilled to have his son alongside D-Wade's son. And the two are apparently quite the duo on the court, much like their fathers before them. Both of their projected futures are the NBA, due to their fathers and their own skills. We'll just have to see if that projection comes through. His favorite player is? Of course, most people would probably assume that Bronny James's favorite player has always been his father. After all, LeBron James is a lot of people's favorite player. And again, his father. It would almost be a prerequisite for him to love his father on the court above all others, right? Well, kind of. Because for many years, Russell Westbrook was actually Bronny's favorite player, and he wore jersey number 0 to pay homage. However, in the 8th grade, he changed his jersey number to 23 like his father. That being said, Russell Westbrook is now playing with his dad on the Los Angeles Lakers. So yeah, not awkward. Instagram. As we've mentioned many times now, Bronny is just a teenager, 17 currently, and so you'd expect him to go and do regular teenage things, right? In truth, yes, he would, but his teenage experience is very different from most. Bronny already has over 5 million followers on Instagram, which puts him at a higher follower count than some people in the NBA, including some of his father's teammates. You might be thinking, why would a son of a player have more followers than actual players? The answer here is destiny. Many see Bronny as the next big thing in the NBA given his current skills, which, as we noted, he definitely has. And the training his father is no doubt giving him. That's enough to get clout and hype. But whether he lives up to that is obviously up in the air. Gamer. In addition to playing basketball, Bronny also enjoys playing video games. He's an active member of the Only Video Game community and likes to play games like NBA 2K, Fortnite, and Call of Duty. Occasionally, he even likes to live stream his gaming sessions, which no doubt his fans like. And given his family's wealth, you can bet that he always gets the newest consoles and the best new games so that he can satisfy that gaming itch. Nothing wrong with that, of course, and it's good that he has hobbies outside of playing sports. But he's taken it to more levels than just playing the biggest games out there. He joined the FaZe Clan. In August 2020, Bronny took his love for gaming a step further by joining the FaZe Clan. The professional esports group has become very popular over the last few years and is home to several well-known gaming influencers. Other big names to become affiliated with FaZe Clan include former Philadelphia 76ers star Ben Simmons. This is big for Bronny because it's yet another avenue for him to go and expand his name, his brand, and his skills in terms of gaming. Plus, it's connections that can help him out later on, which, as his father would tell him, is a very big deal. So it'll be interesting if he goes on a path that LeBron didn't go in terms of what he might do once he potentially gets very famous. The right to do social media. Instagram is one of the biggest social media platforms, and it's attracted people of all ages. Needless to say, Bronny has always wanted to be a part of the action. However, his father didn't allow him to join the platform until August 2019, when Bronny was 14 years old. This shows LeBron's parental oversight in action in a way that many would appreciate. Not to mention, people aren't always smart in regards to what they post on social media. And LeBron probably wanted his son to be a little more mature before going and posting things. A lesson he honestly didn't pick up as quickly as his father would have hoped, as we'll show you soon enough. Gotta be the shoes. Not only does Bronny like to wear sneakers that feel good, he also likes shoes that look good as well. He loves to go sneaker shopping and has gone to places like the popular Los Angeles sneaker store, Cool Kicks, to get some really nice shoes. One can only imagine the shoes he'll want to go and wear if he makes it into the NBA. He probably is already designing the shoes he'll want for his own brand. He's already had a scandal. It may seem a bit odd to say, but it's something that does need to be said. Because while his father was out in Orlando doing the bubble playoffs, Bronny did some very questionable things that got put online. Specifically, during the Eastern Conference Finals in the bubble playoffs, LeBron went up against the Denver Nuggets and won Game 1 of the series. When that happened, Bronny decided that he would go and celebrate by smoking a blunt, which honestly wouldn't have been that big of a deal if he didn't do it during a thing on Instagram and posting it for all sorts of people to see. Even though he realized what he did and took it down, it was too late, and videos of the footage were posted online for all to see. And it didn't exactly paint Bronny or LeBron in the best of lights. Because it's important to note that Bronny was 15 when he did that, which means him smoking anything at that age is a well and true illegal act. He didn't seem to care though, which shows he still has some growing up to do. And of course, this falls onto LeBron because it calls his parenting into question. Is that fair? Well, yes and no, but we can debate that another time. Thankfully for him, Bronny has stayed clean since, no doubt due to his father's influence. But if another comes, especially before he picks a college and goes to the NBA, that could hurt him mightily. Net worth. Now, here's where things get very unique. Because if you were to look it up yourselves, you'd see that the net worth of Bronny is currently set at about $10 million. But how is that possible when he's not even a college player yet? The answer is that he does have deals and partnerships elsewhere, like with FaZe Clan. Furthermore, the influence of his father, mixed with the expectations of him going to the NBA soon enough, raises the profile and potential that he has. What's more is that it needs to be noted that net worth doesn't mean money you have right now on you. Rather, it's about your projected value based on various factors. And image and persona is one of them. Once he gets to the NBA, potentially, and starts making big deals, then you can expect his net worth to skyrocket. So what do you think? What do you think of this look at Bronny James and what he's like, and what his net worth is estimated as being? Do you think he has any chance of being as great as his father in the NBA? What do you think are reasonable expectations for him before he enters the NBA? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you next time on the channel.